Hey, what's up? It's Ford Thurston. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Today we're going to focus on, it's all about the major scale. I mean, I think it's crazy. Like you see blues players, young blues players maybe learn the pentatonic and they put off the major scale. I think I'm projecting because when I was younger, I was playing all blues and knew the minor pentatonic maybe in a few positions, maybe 2, 3. And you get doing that, and people are all, ooh, you're great, a lot of jazz, and then you just kind of meld into doing that only, and then you have your boxes, And the truth is, you could do that. I mean, how many people have made their whole careers out of that? It's unbelievable how much you can get out of that. It's undeniable that it does work. But the truth is that if you learn the major scale everywhere with your pentatonics, overlapping each other and stuff like that, then you basically have this big chromatic fretboard, So today what we're gonna do too is the track that we're gonna play over is going to be in the key of B major, except the change is gonna start on the 2 chord. 2 minors, C sharp minor, and then to the 1, B major, and then the 5 is an F sharp dominant 7. Over the top of that, I go. I can play blues over the top of that and maybe put that natural 6th from the Dorian in there, which is the 3rd of that 5, of that 5 chord in the change of that F sharp dominant 7. Right? So I might play blues starting out, be real patient and slow, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of meander almost mindlessly through the positions of the major scale, interjecting a little blues here and there along the way, right? But if I learn the major scale and I'm just improvising, sometimes while you're doing that noodling, you'll start finding motifs and maybe do it twice, and like a melody-based thing rather than blues-based. Sometimes you want to play melody and then your sucker punch is your blues line, right? So let's start the track playing a 2-1-5 in the key of B major, okay? Here we go, I got this little track, here we go. the major scale and just kind of noodling along and then hitting blues, you know? So make sure that you learn the major scale and know that all these positions that they have all these modal names, all it is the major scale. All you're playing, when you hear like Dorian and Phrygian, those are like Greek names for these scales, right? Watch. B major. And right? Right? And so on. Lydian. Sorry. It's an F sharp. Mixed Lydian. Ready? Right? See? It's about just you have to know the major scale everywhere. That is I'm just telling you, if you see fiddle players and violin players, ever since I was a kid, they'd always say, you gotta know your scales, and that's what they mean by that. And then once you know those basic scales, you can start doing your diminished scales, augmented, you got your super Locrians and your jazz melodic minor and all this jazz. I'm gonna do something on that coming up, maybe the next lesson. And then you're just mixing that major with your blues and then your chromaticism. I'm just noodling. I'm just making it up as I go. I'm just side slipping all that stuff, which I teach you on the channel. So if you like what you're watching, you learn anything, I appreciate it if you'd follow below. I got a tip jug for Venmo and PayPal and all that stuff. And I got to keep the fan running. I got it fixed. I want to say thank you. Guys who sent me tips, it's been incredible. Somebody sent me a ridiculous tip, and I can't thank you enough. And actually, I will let you know that I had a friend that needed some help, and I gave him half the money, because that's just how it's supposed to be. The universe is talking to me, and I appreciate your help. And I love doing this, and it's just off the cuff. It's genuine. I love doing this. I just want to tell you, I love sharing the stuff that I think, and maybe, I'm sure there's a better teacher out there, but I'm just showing you my streets, you know what I mean? So what I've learned doing my thing. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.